welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Buffalo Bills. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Here's Hines. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Half 85, half 85. Half.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Middle.
From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. The Bills in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
Allen off the play fake. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. They will bring it back It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So on comes the Giant offense as they'll try for two here. Jones throwing for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for two and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Throwing is Allen on third. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. With it is Jackson. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go. Great.
Now Jones. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Waller's had trouble staying on the field since back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, but few possesses athleticism at the position, and that's what the Giants traded for last offseason. Looking like the vintage Waller with that first down.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here comes third down and 7. Throwing Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. This time, the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Bills nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
And the Bills first down.
Allen going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Davis with it left side. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 21-0 our score after one.
Giants 21, Bills nothing.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. On play action, Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
That is caught, and he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Detroit.
Off play action, Jones. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Troy Johnson.
They'll look to throw again. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Alert, alert, alert. Here we go.
Now Allen. He'll check this down to Hines. And getting this just shy of midfield, he'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills, 1st down.
On 1st down, Allen finds Hines again for the completion. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Bills 1st down.
Allen to throw once more. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Allen's throw is complete, and they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. Allen. This to Hines on the drop-off. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now 2nd and 5. Allen going to fire quickly and get it to Diggs out wide. And Diggs will have a Bills 1st down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Don Capers, Don Capers. Apple.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted
his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's to the 15. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Cook looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Second and goal from the 1. They get this out left. Touchdown, Bills. Deontay Hardy as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And this is up and good to make it a 21-15 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. A final shot before half for Allen, eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. As time expires in the first half. And the Bills have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far. This Barkley hit and the ball pops free. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy, sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Half 85, half 85.
Here's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. The kick by Bass is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. And now they'll shift things around.
Ladybug, ladybug, ladybug. Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. Bama, Bama, Bama. South salad, South salad, South salad.
Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Great, 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 great. Other side, other side.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Quickly there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he needed 4 yards, and 4 yards is going to be what he gets as they do convert here on 4th down. Now, that 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. Now Jones. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for 28 yards.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Here we go. Hey.
Jones and that Giant offense looks like they're going to stay right there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. In motion left is Davis. Allen now looks to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Throwing now is Allen. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
This a quick pass to Davis. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, home.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. Now they go screen, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown! Deontay Hardy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Barkley. They juked him, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, New York.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Throwing Jones. Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida to about the 26 here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Go. Get set quick, all right?
On second down, a run with Breida.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This Buffalo crowd letting them have it. Third down now. Now Jones. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he will have the Bills first down, and that should be that. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turn.